There are plenty of lives lost in the fight to free Nias, but nothing compares to what they've endured here. What's happening? Oh, Deadeye. We watched a mega, ultra, giganto, gigabitch kill nearly an entire realm of people. And Rinwell having her moment. Her big moment.
Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah.
I remember this part very vividly because back when I first played the game, I was like, oh, I really love all the characters except Rinwell. She never fucking shuts the fuck up. I get it, but everyone else is chilling out, but she's the only one that's on that ride or die. And then this part happens, and I'm like, I'm so sorry because I got to actually see her express her pain in a way that's actually directed to the person that deserves it, and it broke my heart.
My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almadria who did it. I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Danon mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
No.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
You're a dummy though, apparently.
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Ah.
Damn, was literally everything we took out of the palace laced with that poison? Or castle. There's even some children who were in that. It's not fair. Why did Deadeye have to die? That's not what's supposed to happen to the hero. Remember there were like children right here? They're not anymore. Maybe if someone had found a way to restrain Deadeye, we could have avoided this tragedy. Oh, who am I to talk? I didn't even try to stop anyone from going. I'm just as guilty of letting this happen as anyone else. They got played. They got hoodwinked. They got bamboozled. It's sad, but it's true. I feel like such an asshole, but it's true. Oh, they got played so hard. Everyone I know is dead. If only I'd stopped them, they'd still be here right now. It's not your fault. You couldn't have known this would happen. I could never bring myself to like Deadeye, but I wouldn't wish any of that on him or his followers. It's just too cruel what happened. Did Almadria plan to kill everyone all along? I know people died under her before, but this is extreme. Why would she do that? I don't know. I had a lot of friends in that closet too. Now they're all gone. It's okay to be sad about it, but we're survivors. We have to pull ourselves together. We still have a city to run. I think continuing to do what we set out to do is the best way to honor and respect the memory of those who've fallen along the way. Let's go get that bitch. Will I have enough time? Probably. If I speedrun it, I could probably do it in the stream. Without it being like 5 minutes before my shift. I just need to fast travel. I can run it. Just avoid enemies, it's easy. Do you think these bitches know how to run as fast as I do? Ha, the answer is no. Get foot! Pew pew pew! So you gotta go this way. We have to go across this map to the other side. I just remembered there's actually like a whole ass map over here. I might do some fighting here just to try to like get my level up. Cause oh look, Shion's 32, Rinwell, Lawn 32. Oh, we need a rest. Is there a campsite around here? All the way at the end. Cool. Love it. Fuck it. Wait, oh, I have to actually put them in the party proper, not like in the middle of a fight. Let me actually put them in the party. That'd be a good idea.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Hello. Nah, I'm good.
This is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought.
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Yeah, they're probably way mega done. Aw, the rats got to the pigs. I need so many. And then that's everyone all caught up. Except Shion, because we found her something better. We might have found other people better things as well, but I didn't want to risk it. Didn't want to risk it for that biscuit. No new weapons to be made. I don't have anything to do. I could sell the old armor we don't need anymore. Because, like, what's the point? Just to make some more money. What? Oh yeah, 2 of those, huh? There. Might have made us back a lot of our money.
You can never be too prepared. But did we
Shush, 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 Mom. It was for the greater good. Relax. Relax, Mother. It's fine.
I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
Don't push yourself too hard now, okay?
Okay. Thanks. Oh, Hootle. I don't know what to do.
Let's eat something else. Let's have Rinwell cook. It might keep her distracted for a bit. What will Rinwell cook? Ganache. Elemental attack up. She really does not have a lot to cook. Let's go for curry.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes.
And we can talk to Kasara.
Sora, let's
And after
talk.
this, I have to remember to go to the Owl Forest because we got
Sorry
items.
for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
Like how I do about
You
my
said it,
ships,
not
my
me.
favorite games, things I really,
Anyway,
really
I don't
enjoy
think
at the
it's something for you to
time.
be embarrassed about.
I'm a very passionate
Hey.
person.
Alphen, when you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I
Oh,
don't
Kasara.
blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Rise and shine.
No, dinghies. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Real quick. Real quick. 3 hours and 20 minutes, let's go!
We're almost ready to leave.
We have to quickly go talk to the owls very quickly so I can get my items. Red, black wolf vest, green wolf vest, wolfless vest, crimson hairpin, silver hairpin, dark blue hairpin.
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danon owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danon owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
Thank you for the posture check, hydrate, and stretchy, Aqua.
Alphen and Shion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Doing pretty good, I think. I should go back and, like, get some more owls done in the realms we've already been to. But for now, we have shit to do. Well, fuck. Oh, yay!
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I need to see how likely this is gonna happen. I really want it to happen. I really want to do this right now. I don't want to go to work.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
It's unreal for Lord Almadria to come through here without letting any of us know ahead of time. She took off with a sizable posse too. Wonder what that was all about. Guess this is as good as mine. I'm just glad she didn't ask us to come along with her. This might not be the best place in the world to work, but at least you spend your days never having to worry about starving. You can head out to fish in the ocean, but if you don't mind river fishing, there's a good spot outside with all the fish you could ever want. You didn't tell me anything about her at all. The boat here is used for shipping. Always takes off with an empty cargo hold and comes back with a full one. Pretty big, ain't she? Compared to Lord Almadria's personal ship, this thing's a cupcake. What the fuck? Oh, then that one's... Oh, it used to be right here. It's fucking gone. Why is this man crying? I ain't been back to Nia's in a long time. If it ain't one bright eyes busting my chops on the deck, it's another busting my chops on the docks. Speaking of which, did you hear? They say the cargo might contain stolen goods, what someone smuggled from outside the realm. Well, yeah, I heard. But it don't concern us what's inside. Our job's to process them and move on. Yeah, I hear ya. We've got enough to worry about with how heavy it's gonna be to haul it around. So they have no idea what happened at Nia's, or anything else about what's actually going on around here. Hello, sir. You can buy .hack last record for 1 year.
Sorry, friend, but she
Ooh,
just left.
good deal.
Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and
Phoenix
took
told
off
me
with
I'm
the
not
first
allowed to buy the
wind.
rest of the costumes
We
in this
damn near got
game
blown away.
until
She was that
the
much in a
winter
hurry.
sale to see if they go on
So
sale.
we missed her.
And I really want them. We're about to.
You
We're like
guys trying to
almost
go
done with
after her?
base
Need a
game,
ride?
or like we're nearing
Are
like
you
the
saying you
point
know
where I
how to
call it the
steer a
halfway
ship?
point.
Spent most of my
But I
life
really
chained
want
to the deck of some
them.
ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how
The fuck does that
dangerous
mean?
it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there. You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
I'm gonna save just in case, but I'm gonna take the chance. I'm gonna take the chance to do this. That save is just so I can level up if I need to. Ready to go? Yeah, let's go. Let's try it. Alright, just hold on tight, because it's gonna get bumpy. Bumpa. I got a shit. I'm gonna name it Toot Toot. No, that's a terrible name. I need a better name. I'm gonna name it Big Chongus. Yeah, it's a good name. I'm gonna name it Cupcake, actually. Big Cupcake.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Your party is disbanded.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
Wow.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Humble man.
Not as
Humble
much as I
motherfucker.
probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis.
Hey, did these designers play too much FF7 before playing the game? Making the game? Your guess is as good as mine, bud.
They know everything.
I know it probably inspired a lot of developers.
Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember
Because she's a
that
bitch.
time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue
She's a
astral
mega
energy
fucking bitch.
faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull
This
it
song
off?
does not really help this kind of
You
serious
seem to think
conversation,
you
but
can,
okay.
at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
I'm not one for optimism, but there isn't when there isn't much sufficient evidence. Only have Dreamore to talk to.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
The bitch that loves fishing is fucking seasick. The game only has 12 entries, so fair play. What, like 12 dialogue
I still can't believe
skips?
what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You
What?
know that I'm
That's
The whole
insane!
reason I started fighting
Damn,
back
this game does not get as much ship love as I wish it did.
atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us.
So the
Nothing
comment
ever
about
ends up
him,
being as
about
black
someone
and
drawing
white as
him
you'd
not being
expect it
fair
to
in
be
mind
either.
was spot on. I'm gonna draw him.
Clear to me
I'm gonna
now.
draw him naughty.
That said,
I'm committed to this
even
now.
putting aside bad apples
But
like
later,
Deadeye
way
for a
later,
moment,
super later. Do
you
not
may
question
be
me about
able
it.
to free
Do not
the
ask me
Danon
about it.
people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almadria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
Not sure I follow.
Everyone sees it, motherfucker!
Then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
You know, the last two we had to talk to is Rinwell and Shion. Shion being particularly important because, you know, I'm Alphen. And then Rinwell because we're about to take care of her, something really important to her. So I think this is a good spot to save as well. I'll go back to this previous save and level up a little bit whenever I can, as much as I can over the break before we can play the game again. And then I'll come back and, like, save over the save after I talk to the other three again. But for now, I really do have to get going because these guys talk on for a while, and I thought it'd be, like, maybe a few minutes between each, but even Kasara took a little bit more time than I thought she would. But everyone, thank you so much for watching. Today was an amazing stream. A lot of love, a lot of approvals, disapprovals, all that good shit. Y'all are so cute. God, what did I do to deserve you?